Hello there. It is Monday, December 22nd, and it is not late at night. It is early in the morning. Not really early. It's like 7:35. I've never done one of these in the morning, and why am I doing one? Well, I'll tell you why. Thanks for asking. I have the day off of work. I've got the whole week off. And what does a screenwriter and a micro budget movie maker do on his days off? He works on his next screenplay. That's right. On Saturday, I started working on the screenplay for the next film we want to make. I'm not going to reveal any details about it, but I will say that it springs from a title that just popped into my head probably 2 or 3 years ago. And I haven't thought a lot about it since. I've thought a little about it. I've shared the idea with my colleagues, aka my sons, and they all thought it sounded kind of cool. So it's been evolving in my thinking and their thinking a little bit, and we've talked a little bit about it, not really too much. And so there's a lot of different schools of thought in terms of how to start writing. Mine is to sort of let it gestate, and if it is still gestating 6 months later or a year later, it means it's probably a good idea, or at least one worth exploring. However, when it comes to a synopsis, a treatment, an outline, I am guilty of not. I don't know if I'm not a fan of them or I'm not good at them or both, or maybe because I'm not good at them, I'm not a fan of them. And I used to think this was a super cardinal sin until in listening to several different podcasts. Script Notes by John August and Craig Mason is a great one. And then The Screenwriting Life by Meg LaFoe and Lorian McKenna is a good one. And they have writers on who talk about screenwriting and different sort of things. But from that, I have heard several people say that no, they just like to dive in and start writing and let the story unfold. So that's my excuse for deciding just to kind of take that same approach. So that's what I'm going to start working on. I started it Saturday and I got like 3 pages. And of course, these 3 pages, 99% chance will never show up in the final draft. But it's interesting to start a script with the mindset that this is the next movie I'm going to make, and as opposed to this is the next script I'm going to never submit to anywhere because I can't get any agent or manager or production company to return my emails or whatever. So that's the plan. In the meantime, I started working on a trailer. I think it was December 9th or 5th or something, and just been kind of picking at it. I talked to Reese and Brett about it. They had some ideas. So I worked on that yesterday, and I sent them a rough draft of it yesterday, which it has some music I just had to get off of YouTube, just kind of, this is a sort of music I think we want. So obviously, when and if the trailer gets released, well, it's a matter of when. It will not have that exact music because we would get copyright, although that wouldn't be the end of the world. But that's not the plan. This was just sort of get the atmosphere. So I sent it to them last night, and I don't know when they'll watch it or what they'll think about it. I kind of like it. It's a hard movie to put into a trailer because we are not ones, and especially me, to give away too much information. And I've been watching trailers for like independent movies, smaller movies, and I haven't really loved any of them. They feel too long. The story isn't interesting to me. I don't know, and I never know whether that should make me feel good or she'll make me feel bad. Make me feel good because, wow, I could do one better than that, or make me feel bad because, wow, this is really hard, and what if nobody wants to see the movie that we've made? So that's not fun. So I worked on that a fair amount yesterday, and then doing some more tutorials for like color grading, that sort of thing. And yeah, I'm not going to do a whole lot of heavy duty stuff until I get this new hard drive, because otherwise it just literally takes, I don't know, 5 times as long, more than that probably. It's just really slow. Not a good experience. So we'll see how the day goes. Maybe I'll check back in at the end of the day or at some point just to see how the writing went, see if I've done any more work on the. I might do a little audio work on it. I don't know. Anyways, that is the morning of a micro budget filmmaker. Thanks for watching, and please watch again and tell a lot of people about this.